Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. We have our 3 piles here for you to choose from, with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. Using the same tarot cards here for each pile. So we're using the Unfolding Path Tarot. Things are a bit different today. I'm recording out in the bush. So take a moment to make your selection. I will leave the timestamps in the description box along with all the cards that I'm using. You can make a private booking with me through my website if you're interested. With that being said, I will see you in your reading. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the malachite little mushroom here, then this is your reading. Doing things a bit differently today. I'm out in the bush recording the picker cards today, and I did miss a week. I was away camping, and yeah, I've been called out to this beautiful bush area here today for your reading. Alright, so we're going a little bit different today. I'm going to start off with oracle cards, and then we will shuffle and pull some tarot cards and see what comes out. So this oracle card came out for you from the Seasons of the Witch Lilith oracle. It is fruit wine. Okay, it's time to get out there and be social, to make new friends, build relationships, and invite people along on your journey. Your chances of success will increase tremendously with the help of others. If you are seeking love, consider asking friends and family to make introductions or set you up on a blind date. If you are starting a business, seeking a partner who shares an interest in your plans may be the missing piece. Perhaps it's too much to go it alone, so having someone to share in the hardships as well as the successes can reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed you felt on your own. This card can also represent the presence of a kindred spirit, someone who understands you as though you were the same. This is the promise of lifelong kinship and a mutually beneficial pairing of support. The sense here is that you have found your folks and are experiencing the sense of coming home. The shadow side of this card is feeling left out or left behind. Sometimes people grow apart or life gets in the way, and it isn't as easy to spend time together anymore, which doesn't have to mean the end of a relationship, but may be a sign to welcome new people into your life who can fill some of the void. Open your heart and allow different attachments to form. You never know when you've met the next addition to your soul family. I love that message so much. Okay, we pulled a bunch of oracle cards here to start off the reading. We have damage here. So there may be a financial loss at the moment that you didn't see coming. You're needing to prepare some kind of contingency plan, or just have a look at your finances and budget and make updated plans. And at the moment is not the time to take big risks with your career or your finances. Okay, and you've also got the card Clever coming out here. So this is all about working smarter, not harder. Okay, so figuring out ways that you can work smarter will get the work done a lot better, a lot faster, a lot more efficiently. Focusing on the basics. So maybe some time just like in nature, or some time out, a little trip away, or just like a day at the beach, or a day, walking in nature, something to break up the everyday and get back into a bit of realignment. You're in the right place. I feel like your heart's in the right place, but there needs to be just some kind of realignment. So I really feel like you know, having some time out, some you time, some space to yourself to sit and reflect will be helpful here, and just help you figure out ways to be a bit more clever and smart with your work. Yeah, a lot of just stripping it back to get that mental clarity will help at the moment. We also have angel card number 1414, and this is all about lightening up. So it says, light up, focus on your needs and desires and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You'll be blessed with new opportunities, friends, or additions to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. So yeah, thinking about any of your personal or career endeavors, any of your relationships and connections, really focusing on having a positive outlook and bringing that positive spark into life, into your connections, will be really helpful at this time as well. We also have this card coming out here. It says, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. And I feel like this is more so not about like a person that you're not necessarily talking about a person that you're in a relationship with, but more so about yourself. And you don't want to be who you used to be anymore, because you're leveling up, you're becoming a new person. This is a whole time of glowing up, stepping into a new person, transforming who you are for the better, stepping into your higher self as well. Um, so you don't want to be this old person anymore. And you deserve better for yourself. You deserve to show up to the world as your authentic self, as strong and as powerful and as passionate as you want to be. There's no limits to that. So you deserve to expand and show up how you want to show up. And if that showing up is big and bold and, you know, catches people off guard, then that's okay. That's actually a good thing. It's not a scary thing. It's not as scary as it feels to you. Um, and there's a lot of worry and stress that needs to be taken out of it, um, because that's how you're going to keep showing up as your most authentic self, by stripping back all the worries and fears and, you know, a lot of the judgments that you're feeling, or a lot of the negative opinions or opposite opinions you're feeling. Really, it would be really helpful to just take that out of your mind and not focus on that, because it's not anything that you need to take personally or shrink yourself because of. Um, you've I'm just getting an image of like stomping on that, but it's not like stomping on those people. It's just like getting it out of your mind and squishing all those judgments and opinions away, because they don't matter. They don't matter to you and who you are and who you are needing to become in this world. You know, spirit is pushing you to become this person, this version of yourself. Um, so it's only doing a dishonor to yourself if you don't allow yourself to step into that and shine as fully as you are meant to shine. Okay, and we've also got here from the self-care rituals, practice mindful eating. So bring all your senses to the table. Make mindful eating part of your daily routine, and you'll find you enjoy meal times more and feel an increased gratitude for your food. Begin by using all your senses as you prepare and cook the food, relishing the colors, aromas, textures of the ingredients. Plate up the dish in a thoughtful way, taking a deep breath before your first bite. Eat slowly, taking small mouthfuls and chewing thoroughly. You might be surprised at the flavors that are released. Um, this definitely relates to me as well. I hope it is a helpful message for you all out there as well watching this reading. Um, I recently had gastric sleeve surgery, so I have really had to slow down my eating a lot. Um, and it's actually quite a difficult thing to do. It's kind of like meditation is a practice because you've got to force yourself to sit in the quiet and take all those thoughts away. Um, and it's like a dedication to that practice, right? So also mindful eating is a dedication to that time. That's slowing down and really, chewing your food and appreciating every little um, bit of love and attention that's gone into your food, like all the nutritional benefits as well. um, I've really got to remind myself to enjoy the process of eating and enjoy the nutrition that goes into my eating because um yeah, I'm a very busy person. I like to just grab things on the run and on the go, but that means I miss out on like the nutrition because the protein and the vegetables are the ones that you need to break down a lot of. So that's why it takes a long time to eat and digest your food properly. So yeah, I feel like that's a good message for anyone really when it comes to nutrition, um, and metabolism. Anyone who's looking at the way they eat and trying to get as much nutritional value as possible, that is a good place to start, and it has a lot of benefits for anyone, yeah, trying to boost their metabolism, trying to stay fuller for longer, things like that. So yeah, I do hope that that resonates for some of you out there as well. Okay, I'm dealing with some background noise from machinery somewhere, and wind, but that's okay, we'll keep going through. We've got a couple of vibe cards coming out here. We've got antisocial and also cutting ties. Um, I'm feeling like part of you is feeling left out, or yeah, like not supported within your friendships or family or community. And there's a certain sense of shutting yourself off from people or connections to protect yourself. um, we've also got cutting ties, so standing up for yourself here is important. It's standing out, um, and just, yeah, being free to be yourself as well is important here. Um, so so there's a sense of like cutting yourself out here for some of you, and also there is a sense of needing to cut ties, or cut off energetic ties from people to protect yourself, and your own energy. Okay. So two different kind of sides here, two different energies here. Um, could be yours, or some people that you're dealing with. Um, it could they could be interchangeable. Like one of them could be yours. Um, this one could also be yours, and vice versa. It could be a feeling going both ways, if that makes sense. Okay. We have some more character cards coming out here. So we've got a character here coming out who is into music, someone who gets really creative through their music, or singing, so instruments, singing, dancing, something to do with music, and yeah, vibing with sound and rhythm and movement here. Okay, and we've also got a security guard coming out here. So we've got someone who is kind of like on the watch, on patrol. Someone who kind of looks over everything, um, yeah, and is in the background a little bit, but is watching over everyone. Okay, so we also have the creator here. So someone who's very creative, got lots of ideas and projects on the go, really, imaginative, really spontaneous, works on the fly, really innovative with their ideas. Um, and yeah, like I see just like I'm getting just like a finger clicking in my ear, like really fast ideas or like really quick to act on new ideas. Okay, and we've also got the courier here. So someone who's like kind of in the middle and works between people, passing back messages or like uplifting people, reuniting people, bringing people together here. Um, yeah, so it's like that transmission of energies and communications, connecting it all together and making it flow and delivering it all together. And it creates a bit of magic as well here. So a few different characters. Could be you, could be people around you there. Okay, so I've pulled some tarot cards here for you. So what is the challenge at the moment here? The challenge is we've got the Queen of Wands here, and we've also got the Sun. So the challenge for you is keeping your positivity and keeping that optimism about what you're doing, about what you're passionate about. Yeah, certain ideas, certain people throw you off. Your own mind gets in the way, and throws you off. So sticking to your passions, no matter what is going on around you or in your head, um, or with the other energies around you that you're picking up, just staying in your lane and keeping your eye on the prize, and staying focused on how you're going to reach your happiness here and get everything that you are desiring and bringing into your world and creating in your world. Okay, what do we need to let go of here? We need to face our fears head on here. That's what we really need to do is, you know, things are going to be scary and things are going to make your body shake, but that's an emotional reaction. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not just because you're so triggered that you can't deal with it. Fears come up for a reason in our life, and it's because spirit is pushing us towards that, because they know that when we conquer all these fears, that's going to take us to higher places, um, to our most authentic self, to the person that spirit is encouraging us to show up as in the world. And we also have the Emperor card coming out here. So this is really about stepping into your power, facing those fears head on. You're in a position right now where you're taking charge of your life and you're taking the lead in your passions and your desires. And maybe that comes across as, you know, dominating or aggressive to some people, but that would only be because they're not used to seeing this side of you. And when people aren't used to seeing you in a different light, they want to push you back down, or they want to put you back into that box that they're used to seeing you in. Okay, but we also have the Ace of Cups and the Judgment card coming out here as well. So this is spirit saying, you know, you're in the right place. Don't doubt that this new love, this new passion, these new connections are not there, because they're definitely there and they're definitely strong and they're definitely worth pursuing and growing for you. Your heart's in the right place. Okay, we have also got the Temperance card here at the bottom of the deck. So you're in the right place. You're just at the moment going through a bit of a realignment stage and connecting back to who you are and finding balance between, you know, your heart and your mind. Um, Following your heart and also, you know, acting impulsively, but also having that mental clarity and thinking practically and logically, and, you know, working smarter, not harder here. Okay, that's what this one is all about, is making those smart decisions so you're not busting your butt off for and just working so hard. Yeah, there's smarter ways to do it that will bring in better results. Okay, so that is everything I have for you, group 1. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the little tiger's eye mushroom, then this one is for you. We're doing things a bit differently today. I'm out in the bush here doing the readings. I also missed a week last week because I was away camping, and now I've been called out to this lovely spot in the bush. We are going to start with some oracle cards first. So I've pulled a bunch of oracle cards to start the reading today, and then we will move into some tarot cards. Alright, so the card that you got from this Seasons of the Witch Lilith Oracle is Mermaid here. So there are many legends about the mythical sea creature known as the mermaid. Among them is the alluring call of her song, said to enchant sailors so she can drag them to the bottom of the ocean, never to be seen again. The assumption is that she drowns them in the sea, but what if something much more magical and fantastical is happening? Maybe she opens up a whole new world that only the few who are brave enough to follow the call are able to experience. The things you are attracted to are not a mistake or flights of fancy. They represent things that are meant for you and hold the key to more happiness. Your purpose and ways to live your best life. If you are captivated by something, allow yourself to be pulled into the depths of its seduction. It can be scary to follow a passion not knowing what waits for you on the other side, but the best things in life are often the things that scare you the most, yet to make you want to dive in. Okay. I love that message of, yeah, the things that are sort of uncertain and scary the most are the ones that you need to just jump right into. There's a similar message there in group 1 as well. If you are also drawn to that reading, it may have some messages in there for you. Okay, we're going to get into some more oracle cards now. So I've got here, why do I deserve someone like you? So I'm feeling that there's been an energy coming into your world, a new romantic connection. It could be a new friendship connection, and they've made you just question how this person even came to be in your world. You know, you've wanted this kind of connection for such a long time, and it's mind-boggling to you that they've actually come to you and that this person is in your life now, and you keep asking yourself, how did I get so lucky? Yeah, how are you so lucky to have this amazing person in your life? But you deserve it. Spirit is here saying that you deserve it. You don't need to question it. Don't fight it. Just let it all happen. It's all for you, and just enjoy it. Okay, so we also have some angel cards coming out here, number cards coming out here for you. So you've got 2121, and this is about your energy levels. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain your discipline. you're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy and remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in yourself. So I feel there's a message here of really sticking to what you know, and having that discipline for what you've been working so hard on. Don't There may be tempting offers coming in right now, or other paths or opportunities presenting themselves all shiny and new, but you've worked hard a really long time on what you've built up, what you've created, and it's all come from your hard work, blood, sweat and tears. So yeah, don't let anyone come in and steal your glory or steal your thunder right now. That is what is coming through. That is what I'm hearing from Spirit right now for you. We also have 1818 angel number, which is all about your willpower. Significant events are coming. Your progress in your endeavors, and you will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. So I feel there's a bit of a balance here with that message of, guarding your energy and guarding your work, but also um, Spirit is going to be placing things on your path for you. Um, so make sure you're open to those little changes. All right. Yeah, because there are good offers and significant changes and events coming into your world. Um, yeah, so, and Spirit's not going to send you anything that isn't like the right resource or the right connection at this time. Okay, so we also have here coming out the mentor card and also faith card. So for the mentor card, it's someone coming in willing to share their experiences in your field and motivate you to get better and level up. Um, and it's also a double meaning for you of, your works and teaching, inspiring others. And um, that is important for you right now as well, to concentrate and give your energy to. Okay, that was mentor. And then with the faith, we've got a situation that needs your full trust. There is a divine reason behind all of these experiences at the moment, and your spirit guides are leading you in the right direction. So just having a little trust in spirit and the way they are guiding you and things that they are putting in front of you at the moment. I was also picking up on an energy, a masculine energy here. I feel like it's a past energy, some someone that you were connected to that the cycle has now fully ended. Um, and when I asked the cards, Spirit, about this person, they just put out this card, Archangel Michael. So I just feel like Spirit is showing up to give you protection and all of the protection that you need here at the moment, dealing with any of these energetic ties. So you're protected from any harm, and there is divine intervention at play here. So they're taking away any worry from you. You don't need to act or worry about anything here or do anything here. Okay. And we also have another energy that's come into your world recently. When I asked Spirit about this person, the chef card come out. So it could be someone who's come into your world with a lot of good cooking skills, or someone that motivates you as well to pay more attention to your food and what you're eating. Um, and yeah, someone who also motivates you and inspires you to really fuel your body with nutritional foods, healthy foods, sustainable foods, you know, good proteins and fibers and things like that, vitamins, um, and that will really make a big difference in your life as well, and just how you feel in your day-to-day life. Okay, and we also had this little self-care ritual coming out. Be present when you say goodbye. So take your time, take your leave with more meaning. In the mad dash of daily life, it's easy to forget to say a proper goodbye. Doing so is important, however, as it can help you to structure your time with people more clearly and strengthen your relationships with them. Try slowing down and making eye contact as you say goodbye to someone. Stand facing them and don't rush through the words. Add a kiss, hug, or a squeeze if that feels comfortable, and repeat the same routine each time you take your leave. That's a beautiful message. I feel it could be helpful for anyone. I actually just said goodbye to a friend that I was visiting that moved away, and I knew that I should have taken more time with my goodbyes, or you know, with the time that I had. And I always kick myself with this. It's kind of similar to like taking photographs or making memories, like really slowing down to appreciate the time that you have with people. And yeah, like that card sort of said, like talk about if it's time to say goodbye, have conversations leading up to that and make it like a special memory. And yeah, just slowing down and enjoying the moments is a big message here as well. Really important with the photographs, like making sure that you slow down and take the time to take photographs is really important. And yeah, just you know, even with children when they're speaking to you, or with friends when they're speaking, to really try and shut off the rest of the world and zone into that person and that connection, and look them in the eyes and see what they're saying to you, and really hear and understand what they're saying to you in the moment. Okay, so we will pull a few tarot cards now for you. Okay, so what is the challenge here for you? We've got the Page of Wands coming out here, and I feel like the challenge here for you is, you know, there's this connection come into your world at the moment, and you've been very swept up off your feet, and it's easy to get carried away with all the goodness that this person brings into your world and all the happiness that they are bringing, which is great and wonderful, but don't lose yourself in the process. Make sure that you know, you're still doing the things that you want to do. You're still able to show up to the world how you want to show up. Still living authentically. Still, you know, crushing your goals. Still, yeah, able to be who you are fully. Okay, so along with the Queen of Wands here, so that just strengthens this message here of, you know, you need to look after yourself and your own goals and passions, even though you've got all this excitement of this new connection coming in and flourishing, and it sort of might lead you astray a little bit here, so you've got to remember to have that fun and that excitement, but also go back to yourself and your goals and your passions, and you know, don't let any of that stuff that you're passionate about drop off. Okay, because you don't want to let go of any of that stuff, right? It's important to you. Okay, we have, what do we need to focus on here? We have the Tower card coming out, as well as the Chariot. So I feel like the Tower card is a previous cycle energy coming out here. just to remind us that this cycle is ended now. We don't need to pay any more attention to it. It's not going to take our attention anymore. We have walked away from it and we're on the right path now. We're on this new path that is much better for you, that is more in alignment for you. It's the path that you're meant to be on, that is Spirit is guiding you on. And you've got the Chariot here just to strengthen that message that you're on the right path. Just keep going down this path. Don't look back. Don't think about any of the past relationships or cycles. Don't get caught back into the cycle. You know, it's ended now. You don't need to think about the other person. You don't need to worry about this other person at all. Spirit is taking care of it all for you. Okay, so all you need to do is concentrate on the path forward now. Okay, so what else do we need to see here? We have the Ace of Cups here. So this new connection that we have in our world is a very important one, and it's one that is going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, really fill your heart, and it's going to bring a lot of positive happiness to your world. You've just got to remember here to balance the old and the new, and you know, similar to the message here with the Tower and the Chariot, it's all about moving forward in the right direction and not slipping back into, you know, thoughts about previous connections or worries about previous unhealthy cycles. Okay, the cycle's ended, the new one has begun, so it's just all ships ahead. I don't know what the saying is. Yeah, all forward from here. No looking back from here. And I feel like a lot of the balance that is happening here with the old and the new is actually a mental kind of balance here for you, with the thoughts that ruminate in your head, or just, you know, being in a relationship for a long time with that was unhealthy, and these unhealthy toxic cycles. It's very easy for your mind and even your body to get dragged back into those old thoughts and feelings. So this is what this card is all about here for you, is just you're removed from that old cycles now. So there may be some situations, some kind of therapies that will be good for you just coming into your body, whether that's, you know, a physical activity, a sport, or just walking out in nature, or, you know, going to the beach or coming to the bush and just sitting in the sand or on the grass and grounding yourself could be really helpful for this process right now. For your body, but also just training your mind to come away from those old patterns as well, through healing modalities, through meditations, things like that. Even your own guided meditations at home could be really good for whatever it is that you're needing to heal through and heal from. Okay, that is everything I have for you this week, Group 2. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I look forward to reading for you all again next time. Bye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. We're doing things a little bit differently today. I'm out in the bush doing your reading. So if you chose this little mookaite mushroom, then this is your reading. So I did miss a week last week. I was away camping, and now I've been called here to this beautiful bush area to do your reading today. So we're doing things a little bit differently in the reading today. We've got an oracle to start off from the Seasons of the Witch Lilith oracle, and you've got the card Garden Beds, and I'm going to read, this is a little self-reflection mirror practice. It's no surprise that you work harder than you have to due to a hustle culture, trying to survive and pay the bills and having no space planned into your daily routine for self-reflection. Self-reflection should be integral to your life, whether you're an entrepreneur, working a 9 to 5 job, or stay-at-home parent or guardian. Reflection allows you to see and pinpoint where you are overwhelming yourself and allows you to adjust and address those issues. You will need a mirror so you can stand up or sit on a flat surface, although a handheld one will work fine also. In this practice, the power comes from having a conversation with yourself, from communicating with yourself. Try to do this at the end of the day, as in this way you can review your day and adjust as needed for the next day. For example, this morning it took me so much time to write my newsletter. What caused this to take longer than anticipated? How can I be better prepared next time? What would help to have in place for a smoother, more efficient creation of my newsletter? That's just an example, but you could honestly discuss anything in your day. Give it a go. Okay, so we have some cards coming out here for you. We've got a couple of angel number cards here for you. So the ones that came out were 2002. So this one is the Void. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up and get outside. You've also got 333 for support. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Okay, we've also got Just Sit Here from the self-care rituals. Letting your mind wander freely. Sometimes we rush between tasks to avoid sitting with our thoughts, but finding a little time each day to sit can be a powerful and enjoyable act. See if you can find 5 minutes each day to quietly sit with your thoughts. Find a peaceful space and let your mind wander. Try not to be drawn into solving problems or making mental lists. Just keep your mind open and see what arises. You may be surprised about where your daydreams take you. Okay, so we also have a few oracle cards popping out here, and it's bringing up some sort of, personal intimacy and connection issues, or things that are feeling unfulfilled. I'm feeling like a sense of desires or wants being unfulfilled and needing to be fulfilled at the moment. So what came out was sexual desire and also sex with you. So there's some kind of desire for intimacy and connection with others that is playing on your mind a bit here, and I don't feel that it's necessarily all about the sexual acts. I feel like it's more about connection and coming into yourself. I feel like there's a sense of like newness about you. You've leveled up, you've glowed up. Maybe your appearance has changed, your body has changed. Maybe you're just stepping into some more self-care and beauty regimes. There's something about your appearance here, and your confidence with the way that you look as well. So it could just be, you know, you're changing your hair or your outfit. You could be, you know, getting tattoos or having cosmetic things, procedures done, anything to sort of beautify yourself, getting your nails done, make yourself feel nice and pretty. It could be any of that stuff, and you're just feeling like a lot more confident, and you're wanting to express that with the world. So I'm feeling like connections are important to you, and intimate connections are important to you, and definitely at this time connections are very important to you. So working on those intimate connections is still a big part of this. So really spending time with people in your life, people that you're close to and wanting to build friendships and relationships with is very important. You know, enjoying the moments with them, spending that quality time with them, carving out that quality time with them and dedicating to that quality time is very important. Um, but there's also an aspect here about carving out that time to explore who you are and who you are becoming, and that this new wild kind of confident side that is waiting to be unleashed and ready to come out to the world. Um, so this could be, you know, this could show up as a sport. Maybe there's a sport that you used to do as a child that you're wanting to get back into. I'm hearing gymnastics or horse riding. Um, yeah, something that will make you physically feel good, and like sort of the way you make you feel good about the way you look, but also the way you feel physically. So like something like dancing or horse riding, something where you're sort of using your physical body, or gymnastics, or something like dancing or being up on stage, modeling, something where it's about your physical appearance as well, and getting up in front of people and showing off to them, not necessarily showing off, but putting on a show, showing your talents, your gifts, yeah, exploring your talents. I feel like there's definitely people watching here that have talents that they need to unleash and show to the world. Okay, the next card to come out here was this one here, Love Affair, Dirty Little Secret, Sex Fix, Down Low. But I feel with this reading here, it's for some of you, this is more about yourself, and you know, it's those little desires that are a secret inside of you at the moment because you haven't really expressed them to anyone, or let them out yet. So I feel like it would be a good idea to reach out to people, make connections, to talk about how you're feeling. So finding people that may be in the same boat as you, or may have different experiences in the same areas as you're looking into. So yeah, just really opening up a lot more, not keeping things under wraps and not making it a big secret, because I think it's something that if you talk about it more, you'll find that other people might feel the same way or have the same kind of experiences to share with you, and it will just make light of it a lot more, and it won't feel so, yeah, under wraps, and that will help you to become free and really have that freedom of expression that you're needing at the moment as well. So yeah, so there's stagnant card come out here, feeling stuck here. So I feel like if you do open up a lot more, this will help with this stuck feeling, because it's all sort of under wraps at the moment, and it's feeling like you're trapped or stuck or stagnant in something, in the relationship, or with just personally how you're feeling. So yeah, it's really time to open up and explore and communicate and put it out there to the world and to people how you're feeling, and see what comes. comes from it. You may be surprised with the opportunities and the connections and the conversations that will come from it. Okay, we have a few more cards coming out in relation to your personal goals and career goals. So you have charm coming out here. So this is all about how you are able to mesmerize and charm people. You just have this essence that really captivates people. So definitely use that to your advantage and really step into your confidence, because the confidence is what's going to set you apart, and you can use that to your advantage here. We also have the amusement card coming out here. So this is about your natural talents really just naturally unfolding and authentically showing themselves out to the world right now. And that those things, those ways of showing up authentically, and sharing your authentic gifts and talents with the world is how you're going to be successful, and where you're going to find success and prosperity and abundance coming into you. So that's like a little window or avenue there. And we also have nature, so spending time in nature, enjoying what's around you. If you're feeling anxious about your situation or anything in your life, taking a walk to clear your head is very healing and very grounding. If you're feeling a bit all over the place or a bit spacey, away with your thoughts, worried, coming and spending some time in nature will be really helpful for you right now. We also had the Ninja card coming out with somebody that you're dealing with, and energy around you, someone who is kind of like hopping around to other people that you're connected with or within the group or community, getting bits of information, kind of still lurking in the background, but they're kind of planning when they're going to pop in next, or they're gonna, I feel like they're planning to pop up at some point, and you may not notice or you may not expect it. Okay, so we will get some tarot cards now for you. Alright, so we have for you the Seven of Pentacles here, as well as the Queen of Cups here. So I'm feeling an energy of like things haven't quite gone to plan, or things are taking longer than expected, or things didn't quite work out the way you expected, like, so you've put in the work, and it's not quite giving you the results or the outcomes that you're wanting. So I feel like this is a bit of a realignment process right now for you. So we've got the Queen of Cups coming out here, and I feel like this is a message to say, it's not a complete realignment, like your your reasons and your purpose for what you're doing is in the right place, your heart's in the right place. So you don't need to go all the way back and change anything that drastically, but there just needs to be a little bit of a re-collaboration here, especially when it comes to your emotions and your connections with others. So there's a real need to really think about how you're feeling and why you've sort of chosen to work the way you have been, and how to realign yourself, and connect with those people around you more. And because that's going to be the key to really fulfilling yourself emotionally, is connecting with others. Okay, so it's not necessarily about, because your heart is in the right place. It's now just needs to re-collaborate with and join in with people around you and align with people around you. So yeah, finding the balance and harmony with the connections around you as well, um, because it's all related to how you are feeling emotionally. um, you may feel like you need to fill all of your cup by yourself, um, but people are here for you and ready to step in and help fulfill these cups for you. um, and and that's where it's actually lacking for you right now. That's where you're feeling a void. That's where you're feeling the emptiness. So allowing those connections and people to come in will really fill those voids, and you'll be able to feel more enriched and positive about your connections and the people around you, and yourself as well in turn. Um, there's an aspect of self-love within it, but also allowing yourself to be loved by others and allowing that connection with others to really come into your heart. There's an aspect of here of walls going up and not showing up as your most vulnerable, authentic self, to those closest to you and around you. So yeah, there's definitely barriers that need to be taken down, and handing out those cups to other people for the fulfillment to come flooding in. Okay, and we also have the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess here. So I'm feeling a sense of, wanting, having all these hopes and dreams, and in connection with the last message, you're working on things in a certain way, but it's not quite paying off, or it's not quite in alignment. It's not bringing in the abundance that you are wishing for. Um, so I feel like with the High Priestess here, it is really about strengthening those relationships around you, that your own divine feminine and also the divine feminines around you. It could be in your spirit team, but I feel also in your community or your friendship groups. Women are very important to you in your life right now. Um, you're all sort of shaping each other and the world around you. Um, so there's a lot of strength in that, and there's a lot of strength in coming together and working together and collaborating together and building each other up and having each other's backs and supporting each other no matter what you do. Um, no matter the differences. Um, yeah, because I feel like there's something special about lots of different people coming together, um, and making a really strong team or community, because of everyone's special talents and unique gifts that they bring and offer to the table. Okay, so what else don't we see? We've got the Four of Wands coming up, and I feel like if we also have the Hanged Man here, so if we don't take a step back for a minute and sort of have this realization, um, see things from an outside perspective, see things not only from your perspective but as a whole, as one. So as a friendship group as one, as a family as one, as a community as one. um, we've got to re-collaborate and align together. So if we're not seeing things from a collaborative group aspect, and we're only focusing inwards, then we're not going to have these happy outcomes that we're hoping for. We're not going to have this success and abundance to celebrate together. Okay? So yeah, it's all about coming together with friends, family, celebrating each other's wins, celebrating each other's differences, and celebrating each other's successes. Um, whether you're succeeding or not along with them, there's still a need to really encourage and support others, because the more they succeed, the more you're likely to succeed as well. Okay, so those are all the messages I have for you, Group 3. I hope you've enjoyed the reading today, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye.